Here we go. Hi, Living Hope Raleigh. Long time no see. It's been such a long time since we were all together and I was able to give a missions report in person. So I thought this would be kind of a fun, refreshing way to give you guys the report as to what's going on in Siem Reap, Cambodia with our missions partners, Pastor Jantong and Sieng Lai's Hawanim. So one of the things that the Siem Reap ministry was able to do in July is pass out food donations to local community members around the church and in different villages. As you know, financially, Siem Reap and Cambodia in general is not doing too well because they're a heavily tourist economy. So when I talked to Sieng Lai's Hamonim and Pastor Jantong, a lot of the families had absolutely no income at all. So one of the ways that the church is supporting them is through these food packages, and that was delivered out in July, and they just wanted to say thank you for being so consistent in partnering with them financially so that they can do things like this. So next, you'll see that the church leaders are still meeting and they're still having leadership training. And while I'm not exactly sure if they're having church on a weekly basis, the Sunday school teachers are still going out to different villages in their masks with their hand sanitizer, teaching Sunday school. And then next we have this picture of Sroyong. We've talked about Sroyong a lot, but that's the super remote village in Cambodia that we have to drive a couple hours out to meet. And Brother Savi is actually a permanent leader there, and he's out there maybe 3 to 4 times a week to support the community, and he's been praying for and asking for the resources to have a better kitchen in their church building. And now that they have electricity there, we actually installed solar panels a couple years back. They have electricity and now they need a motor so that they can pump water. And so yeah, there are still a lot of things going on in Siem Reap Ministries during this pandemic and during the month of July. And so here are some prayer requests. Pastor Jantong and Sister Sieng Lai definitely have been a bit stressed out because the situation in Siem Reap hasn't really lightened up in terms of financially. So they are trying to make ends meet with their family but also with the community. So please pray for their well-being and also their financial well-being and just their heart as they go through this really tough time. We also want to continue to pray for the different villages that have been hit by the pandemic. Although cases are not like increasing as it is here, the effects are definitely felt a lot harder just because the government infrastructure is not the same and they don't have the same security net we do in America. So yeah, please continue to pray for Siem Reap Ministries. They're so thankful for our continued partnership. It's really awesome to see that even during this time, we can see how they're doing and they've been asking how we're doing, and just to connect as that universal body of Christ. So lastly, just want to share the slide of, how can I participate? What can I do? Now that we're not together, it may feel like, oh, there's not much that we can do, but there always is. And the first one is prayer. I encourage our church to continue to pray for their ministry as they are in need of a lot of prayer and a lot of support. If you have any connections with them, feel free to reach out and just ask how they're doing. And then second, monetarily, it is definitely a difficult time to be asking to partner with them financially, but definitely if you have the means and the heart, we really encourage you to partner with the ministry. And when you go to PayPal, there's actually an option where you can direct it to Cambodia missions. So don't forget to do that if that's where you'd like to see your offering go for the week. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and I hope we can be together soon. Bye-bye.